start putting them in the truck, guys.
There's a lot more to running the Iditarod than the 1,000-mile trek. And everyone here knows it all too well.
So get in line and pass them on.
Starts with a straw.
Try to get this stuff out of here.
With at least one bale per team at every checkpoint, the weight adds up.
Hey, Steve, how you doing?
After 8 years, Linda Gorham calls herself a professional volunteer.
It's wonderful.
She knows good preparation is the key to keeping mushers and their dogs happy.
And that's important because people are coming a long distance to this beautiful state, and we want to make certain they have a great experience.
Even more volunteers work the food drop. Airland Transport's warehouse becomes a whirlwind of activity.
Galena, 2-6.
The 2 or 3 bags mushers prepare for each checkpoint fuel the race forward, which comes to about a ton of food and supplies they'll need for the grueling journey.
It's all about dog care, and they're full of dog food, and we get them there.
Most of the food and straw is shipped to villages through bypass mail. The rest takes a more scenic trip to remote checkpoints with yet another volunteer crew, the Iditarod Air Force.
I don't know how we'd pull it off without them, to be honest with you. It's because some of these places, the only place you can get to them is with small planes.
Bruce Maroney is a commercial pilot, but spends weeks donating his time flying for the last great race.
Hello, traffic light vehicle. Word departure, confirm no inbounds.
Going to Hintze station. This is the first checkpoint after the restart in Willow, and it's a checkpoint, but it's not a food drop. So we'll be hauling straw in there today and groceries for the volunteers.
He's flown with the Iditarod Air Force for more than 25 years, but took 2 years off to see the trails as a competitor.
Probably the nicest thing is having flown the race previously. I kind of knew the way. I knew where the checkpoints were. I knew the lay of the land. So the first time I ran Iditarod, it was really kind of a help for me.
With his mushing days behind him, Bruce says flying is second best.
Mushing a team to NOME is just a great adventure. But at 63, my body just can't take the rigors of the trail.
He's one of about 30 pilots who will take off with more than 20 tons of supplies for the 2012 Iditarod.
It's like the Super Bowl of Alaska, so there's a certain excitement to it.
Here's a 28.
Even ground and volunteers' spirits soar with enthusiasm.
It's like a bug that bites you.
Pitching in any way they can to make sure mushers have everything they need.
I don't know how to explain it, but I couldn't imagine going through this time of year without it.
For pilots, the loadout is just the beginning. They'll have a bird's eye view as they follow mushers from Anchorage to NOME, knowing their hard work will make all the difference during the race. At the Willow Airport, Heather Hintze, CBS 11 News.